Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Takes it out to Siakam. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton, no good. New York with the ball. Anunoby has the open look. He drains the quick shot.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Brunson against Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. We're about 1 minute into the first. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Siakam, a screen on Brunson. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Anunoby outside. Floats one. And it's Brunson missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Halliburton.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 1. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Achua. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5. The shot's good. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Now, that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier, he said. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the stripe.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Here's Mathurin. They get a hand on it. Pass to Siakam. Puts up a 3. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now here's Brunson. Tries it from the top of the key. Doesn't go for it.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Toppin. Shepard with the ball. Pass to Siakam. 4 on the clock. 2 points. That one goes.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. To the middle. And here's McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Hart. Here's McBride. He has yet to score. Now Achua. Driving inside. The dunk by Achua.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
A 3 ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Robinson, and it's Payne in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy giving good coaching.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And here are the Knicks now. Drills the three-pointer. Payne's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Toppin finds McConnell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's a screen by Achua. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Achua's got his second bucket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Siakam's checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
A jump hook. The kick out to Anunoby. And another 3 for New York.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Bridges shot. Good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Halliburton against Bridges. Pass to Siakam. No good on the 3. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 7. Mathurin with some nice defense. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Siakam. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Bridges for 3. Pacers with the rebound. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for New York. Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Towns. And Anunoby, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Knicks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
Bradley's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton passes to Siakam, and the shot goes in. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50-40-90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Bradley is screen on Brunson. Halliburton slides in. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition tape foul. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Rejected by Halliburton. Bradley finds Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
New York leading by 8. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Halliburton. Pacers trail by 10. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Mathurin. Siakam's got 8 points.
You can tell Siakam has this action down. He knows just when to roll off the pick and receive the ball.
Towns dishes to Bridges. Brunson with a clean look. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam for 3. Hands it from downtown. Siakam's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that concludes the first half. Knicks lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Bridges passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. They're just with the help.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Halliburton.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. From downtown, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Anunoby outside. Hart, wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Halliburton outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton's so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Poke loose. Turner with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Halliburton.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Indiana moving it around. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 6-point New York lead.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Here's Hart. Here's Bridges. And that one drops for him. Bridges has got 12 in the game.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Halliburton hits them both.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Mathurin against Hart. Bounce pass from Bridges. Hart, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Halliburton. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
On the wing, Bridges. Hard covering. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. pass to Achua. From deep. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. Out to Turner. Nembhard with it. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Towns dishes to Bridges. On target from 13 feet. Bridges has got 16.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to McConnell. Back to Mathurin. And that one released in time, but no good. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now, some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Towns wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam inside. Towns on him. A solo fast break. Here's McBride. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Here's Towns. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And Towns drops them both. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Halliburton. And he lays it straight in. Halliburton's got 30.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Yep, that one goes.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Crosses over. Payne. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Anunoby against Mathurin. Bounce pass, Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bang, looking around. To the paint. Here's Towns. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. And here is Toppin, guarded by Robinson. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Outside, Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in, and Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Halliburton outside, lets it go from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Siakam for 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Back to Brunson. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Rejected by Halliburton. They get it back. New York, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Turner. Here's Siakam. Front past the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
And Towns no good on that one. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 7-point differential.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside. 1:42 left here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Back to Nembhard. Siakam for 3. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton outside. Lets it go with a 3. Siakam's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brunson against Halliburton. And that one's good. Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anunoby, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. We did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best. That's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Mikal Bridges.